Hi, welcome back to Mike's Diabetes World. Well, let's do it. Current blood sugar is 5.7. I'm fully calibrated at 6. Well, it's 5:53 this morning. Active insulin is at zip. Means I haven't had to have a correction. My bolus, which is the pink, is pretty good since all night. I've been pretty good. I had to have glucagon, which went up to 11.3. But then it came down again, and we're all happy. Time in range. For yesterday, for the last 24 hours. A big win. 97% time in range. 3% above, 97% in range, and average sugar in millimoles is 6.8, which is all pretty damn good. I'm happy with it. So, we're going to keep it. This, I was going to call it morning, but you may not be watching this in the morning. Today, I want to celebrate. After, a few years, it's now 1,000 episodes or vlogs have been posted to this channel. This one will be number 1,000. And it started back even before I really started numbering these. So, I sit back. I don't know what we're going to discuss, but it's going to be about diabetes somehow. Stay tuned. This channel is provided for informational purposes only. Contact your physician for any diagnostic or treatment plan. Okay, 1,000 vlogs. I can sort of remember one of my first vlogs was when I was low blood sugar, and I kind of videoed it and put it up. I had no intentions of this being sort of where I do kind of diabetic support group and talk. It had something easy to do. So why keep up? Well, I kind of enjoy doing these things. I have a little sort of teaching I've always had. When I worked, I trained. So it's always been a good interest to me. So why not keep it going? But I didn't think I would hit 1,000. Now it's onward to 2,000. During this 1,000 episodes, I have done an awful lot on controlling your diabetes and why it is important to control your diabetes. It's simple. Controlling your diabetes helps you live a life without complications. It helps you feel better, helps you have more energy. And thinking back to probably a week into me getting my shots, I had never in my 13 years up to that point because it was diagnosed when I was 13, had I ever had so much energy. It was almost like my body kicked into high mode and I became a tall individual. It probably was going to happen anyway, but so that is why I've done the control day videos. We talk about it quite a bit. Now, people don't know how to get on control and how not to be in control on an ongoing basis. Well, I've lived that life. I kept saying, yeah, I've got to control, and I knew I felt better when I was under control. But yet, I would fall out. Oh yeah, I'll take the insulin later. Or I'd go to work and forget insulin. And by the morning, I'd feel so sick. Work wasn't done. But we have to constantly keep things going. So you just keep doing what you're going to do, and if your blood sugars are high, it's no big deal. They talk about high blood pressure being the silent killer. Well, I think diabetes can be. Your body gets used to things. We've talked about what happens with high blood sugars and how, yes, your body gets so used to them that when you start treating to bring it down, your body could start thinking, oh my God, I'm low, so that you eat to bring it back up to the area you're normally at. So there's so many people that affects. If there wasn't, we wouldn't have to have all these diabetic clinics and all these programs that will work on keeping people in line. We work on that every single day. So that's another thing. We talked a bit about diet. I know I'm not the greatest to look at and say, oh yeah, he follows his diet. But I actually do. I recently went through, some time where I had high blood sugars. And I realized, I forget where I'm going on this, sorry. But blood sugars monitoring is important. We've talked about how to do a test. I've done a site change on my body, which wasn't the greatest video, I realized, but it's kind of hard just to videotape it. I've started to see some growth in this channel. I'm not doing this just I'm gonna make millions off YouTube. I do this video to help pass on information that you could say, hey, you know what? That sounds like an idea. Let's go speak to my doctor about it and see if we can work something for me. it's miraculous that we need to constantly see how not controlling your diabetes, what can happen. I'm currently in a long-term care facility, not because I don't want to control my blood sugars. I'm in the facility because I can't control my blood sugars. I am a type 1. Even though if you look at my age and my weight and, oh, he's definitely a type 2. I've had this conversation with emergency room doctors. Oh, you're a type 2. You know, we're going to try some type 2 drugs on you. No. I just had a low blood sugar. I'm a type 1. So, and they did a C-peptide test, and then it comes back and says, oh, look, you're a type 1. Now, C-peptide test is if your body produces the insulin. When it uses it, it breaks off a protein. And that protein, the amount is counted. And diabetics who inject insulin don't have these proteins, or very rarely. We talked about how type 1 and type 2 and even gestational are 3 different diseases. They have the same outcome with higher blood sugars, hence the term diabetes. So, where are we going from here? I'm going to try to keep doing videos just as an educational tool. It isn't supposed to be where this is the defined answer that you should go and do all your treatment based on what I've discussed here. It's meant for you to, if you're having trouble with your diabetes or you want different treatment options to watch and then take to your doctor, where you and your doctor can have a discussion about your diabetes. Don't think it's the defined answer about anything to do with your diabetes. I don't care if it's diet. I don't care if it's medication. You need to have discussions with your doctor before starting any treatment. I don't care if you watch an endocrinologist online. That's not what we're here for. This is to promote ideas that maybe can fit into your treatment plan after you discuss with your doctors. So that's basically why I'm here. It's been 1,000 vlogs now. And hopefully things will improve and we'll get better videos going. We'll see. But I want you to take control of your life, of your diabetes. Because once you get control of your diabetes, controlling your life seems to become so much easier. And that's what it's all about. doesn't mean you have to stop eating everything you love in life and just live off salads. No, type 1s can have pretty much what they want when they want it. They just have to count the carbs, and you need to learn how to count your carbs. So, where do we go from here? Onward and upward to 2,000 videos. I hope you have a great day, and it's a plus day for me. 97%. Great way to start the next 1,000 videos. Have a great day, and we'll talk later. Bye now. My email is mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com. mikesdiabetesworld@gmail.com.